Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Friday, guys. TGIF. It is finally the weekend. It has been a long week at Come On Mountain. We've been getting it in. Let me show y'all some views right off the rip, being that we're on the road. Woo, look at all that sexy. Things are dusty though, boy. You could tell that the trees and stuff ain't as green as normal. Got a whole lot of dust kicking. But it is still, well, as y'all can see, we are in the truck and we are driving. We are headed over to the 41.36. Now, for the ones that don't follow Simple Life Reclaim, a lot of y'all I know do, knows that Mel ended up with shingles, had a rash and started like hurting real bad and stuff, went to the hospital and found out that she had shingles, and it has got her down, and they are like this close to moving into that basement that they've been working there. Booyah! And if y'all have followed me for a long time, that y'all know that they are like family to me, and we help each other out as communities should. And as soon as I found out that she was at the hospital, I checked in on them and everything, and let them go ahead and get home and get settled and get comfortable. And then I reached out and I let them know that I was going to take off a day at Come On Mountain, and I was going to come over there and step in and help their project keep going, because they're on a time crunch to get in that basement. And I know Gary's a hard-working dude, and he puts the weight of the world on his shoulders, you know, trying to get his family settled and everything. And I know that he'd be working himself around the clock and killing himself, trying to keep everything going and stuff, because they are the dynamic duo. They are a power team together, and with one of them going down, it's going to make hitting that goal just a little bit more difficult. Well, I ain't going to let that happen. Now, I won't be as good to look at for Gary, but I do got some skill. So I'm going to go and team up with Gary today and help him with whatever he needs help with. I don't know what I'm going to do today yet, but I'm showing up and with a little bit of motivation, and whatever he needs, I'm there. So definitely going to go help my family out today. It is very, very important that when you're in a community and you have family and you have friends and stuff, if you're able to help and step in at a time of need, it is very, very important that you do that. I think that this world has gotten away from that a lot, and people have a lot more of a selfish mindset these days, and it's very, very discouraging, and I don't like it. I don't like it. And it's not the way I was raised. It's not the way that I was brought up, and it's not the way I see it. I'm all about love thy neighbor, and help thy neighbor. And but you know, it's one of those things where I don't know. I feel like we've gotten so far away from that these days. Hold on one second. We'll pick back up. This is one on this trip. Look at that. Look how gorgeous that is, guys. That is absolutely stunning. But I truly feel like the world's gotten way too far away from that, and I think that's got a lot to do with the disconnect and the lack of respect that people seem to have for each other these days. Back in the day, you used to have to depend on your neighbor to survive. You know, everything wasn't so convenient to go get and everything. You had to work together. I mean, because when you're living like back in the day with this lifestyle, you can't grow everything. You know what I mean? You can't grow all your groceries, raise all your food and everything else. It's impossible for one family to do it all. So, you know, everybody helped everybody out. Everybody had barn raising, you know, parties, stuff like that, barbecue. You know, this person would cook or grow corn and zucchini and stuff like this. This person would grow wheat and, you know, all this other stuff. And they helped each other out and bartered and worked together and all that other stuff. Well, that's went away for the most part. I mean, there is a couple of pockets out there that still do it, and I'm sure there's other places in the world that still do it, but we have gotten pretty far away from that. And that's kind of why I moved out here and kind of live this lifestyle, because I'm wanting more of that in my life. And don't be just a taker, you know what I mean? Like, don't just take help. You know, it's a two-way street. And you know, you have those types too that just take help, but never give it back. And it doesn't matter if you have the skills to build or something like that. Everybody has a unique skill, whether it be building, baking, cooking, knowledge, you know, resources. That everybody has something to contribute. And it doesn't matter about how much you contribute versus what the other person contributed and all that other stuff. It doesn't matter. It's all about willing to help. And I really, really, really think that we need to get back to that. I don't know. When I lived in Florida, I've always been this type of person. It's just who I am. I'm all about helping, and I've got a lot of different skill sets and stuff like that, so I'm a valuable asset. I like to feel, and I can help a lot in a lot of different areas and stuff. But when I was in Florida, I was surrounded by takers. It was always me going to help everybody, but anytime I needed help, there was nobody there to help me. There was nobody there to offer, and even if I asked for help, which was rare because I'm a prideful person, there would always be a reason why they couldn't. But yet, I was the first phone call whenever they needed something, and that bothered me. So I guess that's why I'm saying the part about don't be just a taker. I mean, even if it's as simple as somebody helps you out or whatever, and you don't have the means to help them out, whatever they are, cook them a soup. You know, make them some cookies. Just a good gesture, just something to let them know that you're there and that you're helping and you appreciate what they do. You know, it goes a long ways. Like I said, it's not the amount of your help, it's the fact that you will help. That's what matters. Because I don't do this to get anything from anybody. I do it because it's the way I was raised. I believe in helping that neighbor. It's very, very important to me. And I believe that it's good karma. It's the right thing to do, right? I don't know. It's crazy. You definitely just don't be a taker. Be an asset to people, and help people out. I don't even know how I got on all this whole subject and stuff, but man, it is gorgeous this morning. It is only 68 degrees right now, and it is 9:20 in the morning. I had some stuff that I had to do at the house before I came over, and I've already talked to them this morning, and they said there ain't no huge hurry to get there. So I went ahead and finished up what I was doing. I was downloading some footage and stuff from yesterday, because I got a lot of it yesterday. I worked my booty off yesterday, but it is looking so good, so good. I can't wait to show you guys. And let's see here. I talked to Margarita last night. She's doing good. Did you know that her video on Fired Up Friday is almost hit 9,000 views? It is the most viewed video on that channel. She is doing absolutely amazing, and I believe that she's going to start doing some more cooking from her home. It's just easier for her to cook there because she has all the modern conveniences, right? Off-grid's a little bit more difficult with washing dishes and, you know, pots and pans and all that other stuff. So she's going to start recording some at her house because she had a really good time recording that video, and she wants to do some more of it. So I'm proud of her. I think she did an amazing job, and I was the recipient of all the good groceries. I ate enchiladas for like 3 days and rice, and ate every single bit of it. I ate it for lunch and dinner. I'm all about eating the leftovers. I don't like to waste groceries. So she can cook all she wants to cook, and I will eat. I'll just have to work even harder during the day to work it all off. Come on. I think it's going to be a fun day, though. Every time that me and Gary get together and work together, we have a blast. It's a laugh fest every day that we work together. We've done several projects together. They've came over and helped me out over there on the mountain quite a bit, as y'all have seen, clearing trees and anything I need. Honestly, anything I need. That's why I love this community out here. Everybody is like-minded. Everybody is the word selfless? I don't know. I think it is. But, you know, everybody is out to just help everybody grow for no reason, you know, for no stuff for their own, you know, gain or whatever. The only gain that they got is knowing that they helped. And I'm surrounded by people like that here, which is so weird for me, like I said, because of where I came from. So to have friends and family like that in the area, it's so refreshing. It's so refreshing. And I feel so sorry for my sister for having to go through all that pain and stuff. And whatever little bit I can do to kind of help and ease that stress and ease that burden a little bit, boy, you can definitely believe I'm going to drop everything I got going on and go put it in. We're definitely going to go put it in. And, most of the time when me and Gary get together, we get some stuff done too, and I'm looking forward to that. I like a good hard day's work. Gets the blood going, you know what I mean, so I can eat some more of those enchiladas. So yeah, I'm excited about today. Just as soon as we got everything set up and scheduled and ready to come over there, and I knew I was going over there to help, I got excited because I knew it was going to be a good day. And I think I know what we're doing today, but I'm not gonna say because I don't know if they want the beans spilled or not and all that other stuff. But if it's what I think that we're doing, it's gonna be a fun day. I really do think it's gonna be a fun day. And you know, guys, I've seen the videos of them painting when they used my paint sprayer and some of the other stuff that they've done. I've seen, but on video, but I haven't seen it in person. It's been about a week since I've been here. We typically see each other at least once a week, and we talk often. A lot of y'all might not know that, but we talk just about every day. We are that close, so I pretty much always know what they kind of got going on, but I don't always get to see it in person until I actually go over there. And it's funny, whether Country Road Cure or Simple Life Reclaim or myself, or anytime we go to each other's house, it's completely different than the last time that we was there, because we're always getting it right. We got projects going on every single day and always trying to advance and move forward and grind and, you know, make our places better. So literally, I can go over there on a Wednesday and then go back on a Saturday, and it's completely different. And they're the same at my place. Every time they come over to my place, they're like, "Holy crap!" You know, it's because we're hard workers, and we grind the same. You know, we're all about getting it done. But I guess the whole deal with this video this morning is just to let y'all know, I seen some of y'all reach out in my comments yesterday and said, you know, drop everything and go help Simple Life Reclaim. It was already in the plan. I just didn't mention it because I didn't know when my video was coming out, and I didn't want to spread their news as far as what was going on. I felt like that was for them to tell if they chose to tell. And but it was already planned before I even put my video out that I was going over there to help. I didn't know if they was going to mention it about what was going on in their video or not. I figured they would, but like I said, it wasn't my story to tell, so I wasn't going to tell it. But definitely, it was already planned way ahead of time before I made that video that I was coming over there to help them. So I got your messages loud and clear, and I am definitely on my way over there to do just that. and I'm excited about it. It's going to be a fun day. That, and also, you know, working doesn't have to be a chore, you know what I mean? Working doesn't have to be like something you dread, you know. A lot of people like dread working, you know what I mean? I freaking love to work. Makes me feel like I'm moving forward and, you know, staying in somewhat of a shape, except for those enchiladas. They're going to give me a shape, all right. It's going to be round. But you know, I love to work. I love a good day's work. You know, of course, there's always those frustrating days work and those jobs that you want to do that you don't really want to do because it's a pain in the booyah, you know what I mean? But for the most part, I love to work, and it doesn't have to be dreadful. And to be able, and I work a lot by myself, so whenever I get a chance to actually work with people, it seems like it's always just a good day, you know, because you're laughing, right? You're joking, you're getting stuff done, and you're learning, and you know what I mean, and you're feeding off each other and stuff, and it's just, you know, the whole barn raising thing and stuff, you know, the way the Amish and stuff still do it, you know, that was always like a good time, you know, like there was always good groceries, everybody was cooking, and everybody come together. And I don't care how good you are, I don't care. You could be the baddest carpenter on the what's happening, or you could be the baddest welder, or else you could be the baddest doctor, or you could be whatever, and you could be good, real good, but you ain't gonna accomplish what you can accomplish with a team. Even if everybody in that team wasn't the baddest carpenter or the baddest welder, even was just, you know, a good helper or a good laborer or whatever, you put a group of people together, they will accomplish more than one person every single time. You know what I mean? It's just the way it works. It's always better to have a team, better to have a family, than to try to do it, you know, as a one-man army. Now, you can get a lot done as a one-man army now. Come on, I do it on a regular, but you can definitely get a lot more done with a community than you can solo, 100%. So, for this weekend, being that I'm ending this week with you guys of actually going to help thy neighbor, reach out to somebody and see what you can do to help them this weekend. Do something for somebody else this weekend, not just yourself. Whether it be bake your neighbor some cookies, take them over and say, hey, I was thinking about you and figured you'd want some nice fresh chocolate chip cookies or something. Ooh, I wish I had a neighbor like that. Boy, I like them chocolate chips. Come on. But do something like that. Or rather, you know, if you have somebody that needs their grass cut next door and you've got a nice riding lawnmower or something like that, and you know that they're struggling and busy and ain't really got time, go over and ask them they need some help and maybe cut their grass, or just do something nice, or just go get them a card or make them a card if you're into scrapbooking or something like that. My mom is. I think that junk's amazing. Make them a little scrapbook card just saying that you think about them, you're thinking about them or whatever, and you hope they have a good day, because you don't know what that person's going through, and that might be just what they needed to pull them out of their funk. So do something kind for somebody else with no expectations of getting anything back. That's the key. And do that this weekend, and then leave it in the comments below of what you decided to do to help somebody out. I would love to hear it. I love to try to promote community and helping each other, loving thy neighbor as much as possible. So let's start it in the community, even in the community things, even if it's just somebody that you see in there all the time that you wanted to get to know a little bit. Reach out to them in the comments and just be like, you know what, I see you commenting on here all the time too, and I really, really like your comments, and I think you're a great person. Even if it's just a compliment, guys, just give somebody a compliment. Do something kind for somebody else today. I know this was more of a preaching one today, guys, and I'm sorry, but I'm on this love thy neighbor kick right now, heading over here, I guess. And I want y'all to share y'all's love with somebody that needs it out there, that's close to you or in your area. that's all I ask for this weekend. Everybody have a great, beautiful weekend. I think it's going to be a gorgeous one here in Arkansas. It's going to be some good getting her done weather. Come on. But until we see each other again, guys, hey, come on. Y'all guys keep it real.